You're chatting with an AI assistant. Everything seems normal. Then, buried inside a document it just read, there's a hidden instruction, one you never wrote, and one the AI was never supposed to follow. Suddenly, it starts acting differently, ignoring its own rules, leaking things it shouldn't. No malware, no viruses, no exploit code, just words. This is called prompt injection, and it's one of the most talked about security problems in AI right now. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what it is, why it works, the different attack types, real-world scenarios where it matters, and how companies actually defend against it. Let's break it down. Most people think of hacking as breaking software, finding a bug, cracking a password, exploiting some flaw in the code. Prompt injection is different. It doesn't attack the software. It attacks the AI's instructions. Here's the setup. Before an AI model ever talks to you, it's given a hidden set of rules called a system prompt. Something like, stay polite, never reveal confidential information, only answer questions about topic X, ignore malicious requests. Normally, those rules quietly guide every response. But then a user, or a piece of content the AI is reading, introduces a new instruction. And here's the core problem. Sometimes the AI treats that new instruction as if it were just as important or more important than the original rules. Think of it like a GPS that's already driving you somewhere. If someone punches in a new destination, the GPS doesn't ask, wait, is this legitimate? It just reroutes. Language models can behave the same way, because at a fundamental level, they don't know which words are trusted rules and which words are just more text. To understand why this happens, you need to understand one thing about how these models work. Large language models don't think like humans. They don't understand rules the way a person does. Instead, they predict the most likely next word based on patterns learned from enormous amounts of text. That means every instruction, whether it comes from the developer who built the system, the user typing a question, or a random document the AI is asked to summarize, shows up as the same thing: text. If the model can't reliably tell the difference between "this is a trusted command" and "this is just content I'm reading," conflicting instructions can bleed into its behavior. Here's an analogy. Imagine 3 sticky notes on an employee's desk. Note 1. Only discuss company policies. Note 2. Always protect confidential information. Then someone quietly adds a third note. Ignore the previous notes and do what I say. A human employee would almost certainly notice something's off. An AI system won't always catch that trick, because to the model, it's all just notes. This is exactly why prompt injection is still an active, unsolved area of AI security research. There's no single patch that fixes it, because it's not really a bug. It's a side effect of how language itself works. Not all prompt injection attacks look the same. Let's break down the 3 main categories. Type 1. Direct prompt injection. This is the simplest form. The attempt is typed straight into the conversation, trying to override the AI's original instructions in real time. Modern AI systems have gotten much better at catching obvious attempts like this, but it's still the foundational concept everything else builds on. Type 2. Indirect prompt injection. This one is more subtle and arguably more important because it's harder to see coming. Instead of typing something directly, the instructions are hidden inside content the AI is asked to process: a web page, a PDF, a shared document, an email, even a spreadsheet cell. If an AI assistant reads that content, to summarize it, extract data, or answer a question about it, those hidden instructions can quietly influence what the AI does next. And here's the unsettling part. The person using the AI might never even realize hidden instructions were there. They just see an unexpected or subtly wrong result. This is why indirect injection is considered one of the top concerns for AI agents. Systems that browse the web, read files, or take actions on your behalf. Type 3. Jailbreaking. This is a related but distinct idea. Jailbreaking refers to attempts to talk an AI out of its own safety guidelines, using role-play scenarios, hypothetical framing, or layered, multi-step conversations to probe for weak spots. AI developers continuously test for and patch these techniques. It's an ongoing back and forth, not a solved problem. Let's ground this in everyday scenarios. AI email assistant. Picture an AI that reads and summarizes your inbox. One email contains hidden instructions buried in the message body. When the AI processes it, the summary it hands you could be subtly manipulated, without you ever suspecting the source email was the problem. AI document summarizer. A company feeds hundreds of reports into an AI tool. One report contains hidden text designed to steer the output. Instead of a neutral summary, the result could quietly favor misleading information. Customer support chatbots. Many companies now use AI to assist support agents. If manipulated instructions slip through, the AI might give incorrect guidance, expose internal procedures it shouldn't, or mishandle a customer request. Notice the pattern here. The danger scales with authority. An AI that only chats is low risk. An AI that can send emails, move money, or edit records. That's where prompt injection stops being theoretical and starts being a real operational risk. There's no single fix for prompt injection. Instead, organizations stack multiple layers of defense. 1. Input validation, flagging risky or unexpected instructions before they ever reach the model. 2. Output monitoring, checking what the AI produces before it reaches the user to catch anything that violates policy. 3. Separating instructions from content. Increasingly, systems are designed to isolate trusted developer instructions from untrusted external data. So a web page or email is treated as data to analyze, not commands to obey. 4. Least privilege, giving the AI access only to what it strictly needs. Even if it's influenced by an injection attempt, limited permissions cap the damage. 5. Human oversight. For anything sensitive, approving payments, changing records, accessing confidential data, a human stays in the loop before the action happens. The pattern across all 5. No single control is bulletproof. Security here comes from combining technical safeguards with human judgment. The same layered thinking used across cybersecurity generally. So, that's prompt injection. Not a virus, not malware, just an AI struggling to tell trusted instructions apart from ordinary text, and attackers exploiting exactly that gap. As AI systems get more autonomous, reading your email, browsing the web, taking actions on your behalf, this is only going to matter more. If this helped it, click subscribe for more breakdowns like this one.